Starting something new is tough, right? But what if the secret to success is easier than you think? We put so much pressure on ourselves to have it all figured out, to make huge leaps forward. But the truth is, real progress starts with small steps and a whole lot of heart. Today, I'll share my journey, 3 powerful tips, and a story to inspire you to take action and never give up. We're going to break down those mental barriers and get you moving towards the life you want. Are you ready? Let's do this. We've all been there, right? That moment when you feel like you're standing at the edge of a vast, intimidating journey. That feeling of being stuck at the starting line, unsure of how to even take the first step. It's like staring at a blank canvas, not knowing where to begin. When I first started, insert your example, I was terrified. The enormity of the task ahead seemed insurmountable. I had this dream, this vision of what I wanted to achieve, but it felt so huge, so impossible. Doubt crept in. I started questioning myself. What if I fail? What if all my efforts are in vain? What if I'm not good enough? Sound familiar? These thoughts can be paralyzing, making you feel like you're not capable of achieving your goals. We all have that inner critic, that voice that tries to hold us back. It whispers doubts and fears, making us second-guess our every move. But here's the thing, you can't let it win. You have to push past that voice, that inner critic, and take control of your narrative. For weeks, I stayed stuck in that cycle of fear and doubt. I was trapped in a loop of overthinking and hesitation. I was so overwhelmed by the thought of everything I had to do that I ended up doing nothing at all. The weight of my own expectations was crushing. Can you relate to that feeling? It's paralyzing, isn't it? But then, something shifted. I had an epiphany. I realized I was approaching it all wrong. I was so focused on the end goal that I forgot to appreciate the journey. I was so focused on the finish line that I hadn't even given myself permission to start. I needed to shift my perspective. That's when I decided to make a change. I started to break down my goals into smaller, more manageable tasks. Instead of focusing on the overwhelming enormity of my goal, I broke it down. I created a step-by-step plan that felt achievable. I asked myself, what's one small, manageable step I can take today to move me forward? This simple question changed everything. And just like that, the fear started to melt away. Each small step I took built my confidence and momentum. Action, even small action, is the antidote to fear. It's the key to breaking free from the paralysis of overthinking. It's the key to unlocking your potential. By taking that first step, no matter how small, you set yourself on a path to success. Listen, we've all got dreams. Dreams that light up our hearts and give us a reason to wake up every morning. Things we want to do, goals we want to crush, achievements that we believe will define our success and happiness. But sometimes those dreams can feel as big and daunting as trying to climb Mount Everest in flip-flops, am I right? It's easy to feel overwhelmed and unsure of where to start. The key is to break those massive goals down into bite-sized, manageable steps. Just like you would break down a complex puzzle into individual pieces. Think of it like this. You wouldn't try to eat an entire cake in one bite, would you? No, you'd slice it up and enjoy each piece. You'd savor it, enjoy it, one delicious piece at a time. Each bite bringing you closer to finishing the whole cake. It's the same with your goals. Break them down into smaller, actionable steps that you can tackle one at a time. Instead of staring down the entire mountain, focus on the next step right in front of you. Each step, no matter how small, is progress. What's one small action you can take today to move you closer to where you want to be? It could be as simple as making a to-do list. Maybe it's writing one paragraph of that book you've always dreamed of writing. Just one paragraph can be the start of something great. Maybe it's researching that business idea you've had brewing in the back of your mind. A little research can spark big ideas. Or maybe it's simply putting on your workout clothes and taking a 5-minute walk. Every small step counts. The point is, action creates momentum. And with each small action, you build confidence and drive. And momentum, my friends, is a powerful force. It propels you forward, making the next step easier and more natural. It's what takes you from thinking about your goals to actually achieving them. From dreaming to doing. So break it down and watch yourself soar. One step at a time, you'll reach heights you never thought possible. Chapter 3. Key, Tip 2. Unleash the power of your why. Let's talk about motivation, that fire in your belly that keeps you going when things get tough. Because let's face it, they will get tough. You're going to hit roadblocks, face setbacks, maybe even want to throw in the towel altogether. That's why it's crucial to have a strong why. Why is this goal important to you? What will achieving it mean for your life? Dig deep and uncover the emotional fuel that will power you through the challenges. Write down your why and keep it somewhere visible. Make it your phone's wallpaper, stick it on your bathroom mirror, carry it in your wallet. Whenever you feel your motivation waning, remind yourself why you started in the first place. Your why is your anchor. It's what will keep you grounded and focused when the going gets tough. Don't underestimate its power. Tap into it, own it, and let it propel you forward. Chapter 4. Key Tip 3. Systematize your success. Here's the thing about success. It's not about willpower. It's about creating a system that supports your goals, a structure that sets you up for success, day after day. Think about it. You don't rely on willpower to brush your teeth every morning, do you? You've made it a habit, a non-negotiable part of your routine. Your goals deserve the same level of commitment. Start by identifying your peak performance times. When do you feel most energized and focused? Schedule your most important tasks for those times. Minimize distractions, create a dedicated workspace, and set boundaries to protect your time and energy. Remember, consistency is key. Small, consistent actions performed day after day will take you further than sporadic bursts of effort. So build a system that supports your vision and watch your dreams transform into reality. Chapter 5. The Power of Persistence. A story of never giving up. Let me tell you a story about a man named Harlan Sanders. Born in 1890, Sanders faced more hardships than most of us can imagine. You might know him better as Colonel Sanders, the face of Kentucky Fried Chicken. But his journey to becoming a global icon was anything but easy. Before he was a household name, he was just a guy with a dream and a recipe for fried chicken. He believed in the unique taste of his secret blend of 11 herbs and spices. Colonel Sanders faced rejection after rejection. He knocked on doors, pitched his idea to countless restaurants, and was turned down time and time again. He was told his chicken was too greasy, that his idea would never fly. Critics were harsh and the feedback was often brutal. He heard no over 1,000 times. Imagine the toll that takes on a person's spirit. Can you imagine the resilience it took to keep going in the face of that kind of adversity? Each rejection could have been the end, but not for Sanders. But Colonel Sanders believed in his vision. He saw beyond the immediate failures and kept his eyes on the bigger picture. He knew he had something special and he refused to give up. Late nights, early mornings, and relentless effort became his routine. And you know what? His persistence paid off. After years of struggle, he finally found someone who believed in his vision as much as he did. At the age of 65, after years of struggle, he finally found success. His recipe became a hit, and the rest is history. The moral of the story? Never underestimate the power of persistence. It's not about how many times you fall, but how many times you get back up. Your dreams are worth fighting for. No matter how many times you face rejection, keep pushing forward. Don't let setbacks define you. Let them be the stepping stones to your success. Embrace them as opportunities to learn, grow, and come back stronger than ever. Remember, persistence is the key to unlocking your dreams. Outro your journey starts now, so what are you waiting for? The best time to start was yesterday. The next best time is right now. What's one small step you can take today to move you closer to your goals? Write it down, make a plan, and then take action. Remember, every great journey begins with one brave step. I believe in you. Now go out there and make it happen.